Hi everybody, I bought this Kuppet washer and spin dryer probably about a year ago off of Amazon. The apartment complex that I live in, the apartments do not have washer dryer hookups in them, but they do have a facility, but it's just cumbersome to go down to the facility and a little expensive to do it there. So I bought this and it's been a lifesaver. It has paid for itself time and time again in the last year that I have since I purchased it. Anyway, this is, I believe, a 16-pound capacity washer, and this is an 8-pound capacity spinner. This does not completely dry, but it spins the water off of it really well. So I've got the hose for the water in. Hooked it up here, and you have a little clamp. I had to put duct tape around this because my dog chewed on it and put holes in it. So I haven't looked into if there is a replacement available for it. You could probably find something at a hardware store if you needed to, but this has worked just fine. Inside this, and then you can see I've already filled this. But there are different markers. I don't know if you can see. No. Right here is there are markers for this is the highest level that you want, and I use this to the fullest capacity. So I may even push it a little bit, but I fill it up completely. I have some detergent and some fabric softener in there. You also see these things floating around. These I bought off of Amazon. They came in a pack of like 5 or 6. And they are lint catchers, and I will put 3 of them in a load, and they float around and they catch a pretty fair amount of lint. I've got a nice little pile of lint, dog hair, cat hair, because I do have both. Anyway, so you can see that there is a drain hose that goes right up to my toilet. We've got the cord, and I've got it plugged into an extension cord because it doesn't quite reach my outlet. You have, this is for the spinner, to set how long you want the spinner to run. You have if you want to put it on gentle cycle, which just means that it doesn't agitate as much. I think it might even have a little bit, I think it might have a longer hesitation between the agitation. And your normal, and then the drain. See, I've had it for a little while, and I try and wipe it down, and this stuff comes off. But this is, instead of saying rain, it was supposed to say drain. So once this is done washing, then I drain the dirty water out of it. Turn that, and this is the timer for the wash cycle. You'll see that there's this outlet here, or inlet, and there's that inlet here. That one, of course, is for the washer. This one is if you want to rinse while you're spinning, which I have tried, and it worked okay, but I found a different way. I found running a rinse cycle through this works way better. So I'm going to crank it up. I'm going to go ahead and go the full 15 minutes. How long you do it is completely up to you, but I have this on the full 15 minutes. Probably could have put a little bit more clothes in there, but you probably know that if you really load it up, then your clothes are not going to agitate and get steamed. So it does a pretty good job. This will take about 15 minutes. It takes about 10 minutes to fill. It really is not that noisy. So those have about 13 more minutes left. And I'm going to finish up my instructions on this in another part 2. The reason I did this video was because the videos that I watched how to use this were not complete enough, and I thought that I would, after a year of perfecting, I thought that I would give it a go. So hopefully you find this helpful. Come back with part 2 to see where we go from here.